Hello guys, Josue back again with another video here in nature. Just got out of the gym, a little quick workout, and man, look at this beautiful place. But, there's a sock right there. Some trash right here. It's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to start coming here with like bags and start picking up trash. But I haven't really been coming to this park as of late. But this is the park that started it all for me. It's my first. This was like my first taste of nature. DW Field Park in Brockton is my first taste of nature. I love this park. It's beautiful. It's not too sunny right now. Some flowers as well. I don't know if you can hear the bees. Yeah, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. And today I wanted to talk about what it means to love yourself. Self-love, that is like the answer. It is what will lead us to a new world, a new earth. Heaven on earth happens once you start to love yourself. This is what's missing in a lot of our lives. And I think in our lives is we have to really learn to love ourselves. But who are we? Who are we? That is the question that we probably ask ourselves a lot. Who are we? I still ask myself, who am I? And the thing that I've realized is that we don't have to really define ourselves, because words cannot really describe who we are. There is really no way to define us. We're infinite, we're light, we live forever. Like it's amazing what we are, and to try to define that is to try to put yourself in a box. I see people nowadays, we're fighting and fighting and fighting just so we can put ourselves into a box. I'm like, why are we doing this? We're meant to be free. We're meant to be able to evolve, to flow, not to become a box, not to be inside something and not be able to go out. We're meant to expand. We're like water. You can't put water in a box. Like, water needs to flow. Water needs like infinite space. And water just conquers everything. Water is so powerful. But here we are trying to put ourselves in a box by defining ourselves. And I think part of loving yourself is to stop trying to define yourself and just be. Just exist. Just be here. Be in the present moment. Like, that's the moment that we need to really be in. Be in that moment with yourself. Come into the present moment with yourself and just, look at all that you are. Look at everything that you have at your disposal. Look at your body, look at your mind, look at your soul, look at your friends, look at your family, look at what you have around you. I mean, if I don't take the moments, to really just kind of relax and just breathe, I would take my life for granted. And I took my life for granted for so long. I took my life for granted for so long that I was killing myself without ever even knowing it, without realizing it. I thought I was healthy, I thought I was good. I thought I was sexy, and things like that. But I was just killing myself. I was killing myself and not even thinking twice about it. I was not listening to my body whatsoever. I had severed that connection. But that connection you can always regain that connection. And I think we all fight to get that connection back, because that's why we kind of struggle. We struggle because we're running away from ourselves. We're running away from who we are. We're running away from life. We're running away from existence. We are running away from nature. And loving yourself really means to love nature, because nature is you. In the Bible it says, if you want to know all your characteristics, look into nature. Even Albert Einstein even said, look, if you need answers, look into nature. Like, this is where it all is. The answers are in nature, and nature is you. Just how I talked about the characteristics of water, how it expands and how it's like powerful, and it can take so many different shapes. And we still don't understand what water is. We probably will never truly understand what water is, and we will never understand truly what we are, because it goes on and on and on and on. It's like the deepest rabbit hole you could think of, but it just keeps going. And that is perfectly okay. It is perfectly okay to not know who you are. All you gotta do is just enjoy yourself, enjoy the experience. And when I mean that nature is you, everything is you. The Bible also says that God is everywhere. God is everything, and He's everywhere. And that's true, because you are everything. The universe is all about reflection. You're looking for who you are. So you're looking for the truth, and the truth has always been in front of you the whole time. You have been in front of you the whole time, you know? You gotta start seeing yourself in other people. It's beautiful when you start seeing yourself in other people. I mean, it's a beautiful thing because once you do that, once you start seeing yourself with other people, it changes the dynamics of every relationship that you will ever have. A complete stranger, you meet them, you're gonna be like so kind to them because that's you. You know, that's you. That's an aspect of you that you already have or you haven't gotten yet, and it's a beautiful thing because then you get to look at shadows of yourself. You get to look at reflections of yourself, so you can kind of, people will mirror to you what you are, and that allows you to work on yourself. You know, it's beneficial to be around people, you know, but, you know, as you realize that they're reflections of yourself, then you choose which reflections you want to be around. And if a reflection comes into your life that you don't like, then you can thank that person, be like, thank you for showing me that side of me, and now I'm going to work on it. And then guess what? You do that, you keep on doing that, and next thing you know, all your reflections change, and then guess what comes into your life? Beautiful reflections, you know, reflection that you want to have around you. You create your world. Your vibe attracts your tribe. You change your vibe and you attract your tribe. You attract your desired tribe. Like whatever you want, you can attract it. There are no limits, you know. Definitely one of the best ways to change your tribe, to attract the tribe that you want, is to eat better. I think it's the simplest, easiest way to go about it. Change your diet, eat more living foods. You don't have to go fully raw, but it's beneficial to eat as much raw as possible. Crave the living foods, crave life. If you want to love life, you have to crave life. You have to, everything that you want to do, like, has to be alive. You want organic relationships? Eat organic foods. Organic foods will lead to organic people, will lead to organic moments. Life will just flow rather than being, you know, rather than being like not flowing, rather than just being like stuck, rather than being constipated, rather than being forced. It will flow. It'll be organic. It won't be messed with. Right now we're messing with the ground. We're messing with the sky. We're messing with the water. We're messing with everything. We're putting that into our bodies. Not only are we doing it to the planet already, but we're also consuming it as well. And it becomes us. We are what we eat. So all the chemicals and all the stuff that we're putting in the water, putting in the air, you know, it comes back on us. And it affects every aspect of our beings. Just by changing my food, I was able to change my habits. I was able to change my mood. And my vibe changed, my vibration changed, you know. So I'm attracting a better tribe. I'm attracting the tribe that I've been thinking about over here, and it's happening out there, you know. It's making it easier for me. I'm now seeing that I am the creator of my universe, you know. I really am. There's that one saying that says that the world doesn't revolve around you. I think that's a lie, because it does. It really does. Because without you, none of this would exist. Without you, none of this would exist. Think about it. When you're sleeping, you don't think about anything. Like, this doesn't exist to you when you're sleeping. So without you, none of this would be here. So the world does, in a way, revolve around you. And because everything is you, so we're kind of like revolving around ourselves. And we're always seeing ourselves. We're always coming into contact with ourselves. So when you think about it that way, it becomes a lot easier to love yourself. Because guess what? Now that you know that everything is you, everyone is you, all the animals are you, nature is you, guess what you're going to do? You're going to protect it. And you already started protecting nature by protecting yourself, by healing yourself, by using prevention to prevent disease rather than eating the foods that cause disease, by changing your relationships, getting out of the toxic relationships that will cause disease to, you know, beautiful organic relationships that will help you to heal. By doing those changes, you're protecting yourself, and by doing those changes, you end up protecting the planet, because it comes natural. You know, you do that long enough, and you will feel the connection to the planet, and you will have no choice but to want to protect the planet. And it'll be fun, like, it's because the planet is you. You are the planet. You are the universe. You know, I always talk about that one time in nature when I heard in my head, it's all connected. I'm telling you, till this day, like, that's the best, like, truth, like, best thought I've ever had, because it goes on and on and on. Like, it'll never stop. You'll never stop seeing the connection. It's like, it's infinite. It's truly infinite. It goes on and on and on. It's just like life. Life goes on and on and on. Life will never end. You know? People that commit suicide don't know this truth, that life will never end. Why would you want to end it early? Do what you can right now, in this moment, because life is here 1 second and it's gone the next. Do what you can right now in this lifetime, so that your next life can be even better. What we do today echoes on until like the end of eternity. Like it just keeps on going. Like a thought that we have now goes on forever. It's infinite. A thought is that powerful. It goes on and on and on. So have your thoughts, and if you're sending out all the thoughts that you want out there, and that's what you're thinking about, that's what you're focusing on, the more times you think about those thoughts, eventually those thoughts manifest. Thoughts become things. That's the only way things can happen. Thoughts become things. As within, so without. Energy, thoughts are energy, and energy has to manifest. Once you have enough energy, once you have enough focus on something, once you have enough intention on something, it happens. And you can start doing this by simply just loving yourself, loving who you are, being you, because everyone else is taken, and you don't want to be anybody else. What you have, who you are, the planet is craving that. The planet wants that. So give it to the planet. Don't resist who you are. Love your gifts, love your talents, love who you are, be who you are. Accept yourself first, and guess what will happen? The universe will also accept you. What you do to yourself, the universe will give back to you. Because you start doing it to your stuff, you start loving your stuff, you start saying, I'm beautiful. Use your affirmations. I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am powerful, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am infinite, I am love, I am light, I am peace, I am harmony, I am unity, I am one. I am one with the universe, I am one with the animals, I am one with nature. You can say beautiful things like that. Eventually those voices will be in your head, those thoughts will be in your head, and you'll be putting them out there, and eventually they'll become true. Those will become your dominant thoughts, and when they become your dominant thoughts will become your reality. And that's how it works. It's as simple as that. We don't have to complicate things. We don't have to go, school doesn't teach you any of this. I wish it did, but it don't. But guess what? You know all of this already. You know all of this. You just have to put yourself in the right place to really absorb it, to really remember it. We have accepted so many beliefs, so many, like scarcity beliefs and things like that, and the belief of separation, the belief that we're separate, the belief that, racism and things like that. We're all different shades of brown. It's all about the melanin. We're all just different shades of brown. So, I don't even get into race and things like that. We are all different shades of brown. We're all the same. We are all one. We all bleed red. We're all drinking the same water. We're all breathing the same air. We're so similar, but at the same time, we're so different. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Ever since I started loving myself, I've really started to see more beauty in other people. I see other people, I'm just like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so talented. You're so gifted. I just want to give them a hug. And guess what? The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm loving myself now. I love myself now. I do the same to myself. I thank myself. I love myself, and I appreciate myself. And once I do that, I'm able to do it to others. So if you have a hard time loving others, if you have a hard time, celebrating other people's victories, then that means you're not doing it to yourself. That means you're not giving yourself enough love, because you can only do to others what you're doing to yourself. So start loving yourself. Start embracing yourself. Start truly believing in yourself so that you can believe in others. And either way you do it, it's all a benefit to you, because it all comes back to you. You're always doing it to yourself. It's a relationship with yourself, So that's my video for the day, guys. Love yourself. I'm telling you, loving yourself is the best thing you can do, and it literally is the key to everything. It's all about getting rid of the separation. You're not separate from anything at all. And to realize this, you really have to spend some time with yourself. You have to get rid of the beliefs. Just think that everything that you have learned is a lie. Everything that you know is a lie. And be open to something new. Because it's not about seeing it and believing it. It's about believing it and then seeing it. That's the truth. You have to be open to new thoughts, to new ideas in order to receive it. Many times I come out into nature, I'm just like universe, and like nature. Whatever I'm dealing with. I remember one time I asked the universe, help me deal with my fear. And then I squatted down and I was just looking at some plants, and next thing you know, a spider just appeared out of nowhere. And at the time I was afraid of spiders, and now I'm much more cooler with spiders. I let them walk on me and everything, and I'm good. So you ask and you shall receive. It is a beautiful thing. Work with the universe. Don't work against it. Don't work against yourself. Work with yourself. The path of least resistance. Make it easy. It's simple life. It is simple. We don't have to complicate anything unless we choose to. But once we complicate things, we waste our energy. So make the universe work for you. Work with yourself. Work with others. Cooperate. There is no competition. That is also an illusion. We can all survive and thrive. We can all be happy. We can all live abundant lives. The nature is all nature.